my empirical article presentation is on chapter 10. It's on environmental elements, engaging fixed and semi-fixed features. So today I chose to pick homeschooling versus public schooling, and I put how learning environments are changing. So the table of contents I have is the introduction, my research questions, hypothesis, my methodology, my results and implications and sources. So my introduction is this article looks at how homeschooling has changed over the years. These days, many homeschooling families combine online courses, tutoring, and even part-time public schooling. So this relates to our chapter because it illustrates the changing nature of semi-fixed and physical learning settings. Research questions that I have is how are families combining homeschools with other resources, and what kind of families uses these mixed approaches, and how are these choices tied to location, race, and income. The purpose of study was investigate the popularity and characteristics of various homeschool setups. It specifically looks into the way in which families integrate home education with other learning resources and the relationships between these arrangements and demographic characteristics. So my methodology is the research examines information from 1,468 homeschool families that participate in three cross-sectional waves of national households educational surveys, the NHES, which were carried out in 2012, 2016, and 2019. In addition to evaluating the demographic factors like race, educational attainment, and location, they looked at the kinds of education resources these families use. So the questions that they'll have was if they use online classes, if they attended school part-time, or demographics, if their race, education, or their religion. So the results and implications is, according to the survey, the majority of homeschool families use online learning, private tutors, collaborating with teachers, and part-time attendance at traditional schools as a part of their home education. Families do not use these resources are becoming fewer and more likely to be Southern, white, and have lower levels of education. On the other hand, families with children who attend part-time physical schools are more likely to reside in urban areas or are less likely to be white. According to these results, homeschooling is changing to include a variety of fixed and semi-fixed educational components, suggested a tendency towards hybrid education models. This change has important the ramifications for educational policies and learning environment design, highlighting the necessaries and adaptable and varied educational options to meet the many requirements and preferences of families. So these are my sources.